Hey everyone, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Stellaris. We are playing as the Penuri Collective, the Gestalt Consciousness Tree Worshippers. We are currently kind of surrounded. We've got Kopenjaxi Reavers to the south, or the rimward side of our little empire here. The Crew Stellar League to the, I guess we'd call it the trailing side. And United Macro Union to the Spinward side. The issue here, these guys and these guys are defensively allied, which means that if we attack one, we attack both, and they both have better military than us. Superior here, though inferior tech, I've just noticed, and up here, superior equivalent. Are these mollusks? No, they're fungoids, right? I thought they were birds for some reason, probably because it says migratory flock. Alright, well, fuck them. Anyway, we've got a fleet here. It's costing us a fair bit. We'd like to upgrade a little bit further, so we're just going to have to wait and see, really. We did pay off the marauders to go raid the pacifists, and I don't know how well that went, but, you know. They said it was successful. They did sort of not do what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to demolish this starbase, but they just took it down to 1 HP and were like, cool, done. Then they proceeded further onward, so I assume they did something up here. I wonder if I could time a raid with, like, the exact moment of a war declaration or something like that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, naval capacity plus 30. So now we've got 100 naval capacity, which is nice. We can uplift. Oh, that's right. We've got a primitive civilization there. So some techs will only appear when you can actually use them. For example, epigenetic triggers, which enables uplifting. I never saw that in my previous game because I never encountered a primitive species. Or never had one in my empire. Anyway, that's a thing we can do. We can get ceramo-metal infrastructure, which increases building slots on a planet by 1 and colony development speed by 1/4. Unity of purpose, deviancy down, amenities up. That's not bad. And of course, autonomous agents, which gives us an additional envoy and monthly influence. That's actually really handy, because we will be spending a fair amount of influence, and I have been finding that one or our 2 envoys are not enough. Anyway, I was supposed to get one of these construction vessels. Okay, hang on. It's on this one, right? Yeah. Can I not create an observation post? Planets inhabited by primitive civilizations. Maybe it's not counted as a primitive civilization, but because they're pre-sapient. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe if we uplift them, it'll help out. Who knows? We could find out later. Oh yeah, in the meantime, we're still building defensive platforms over at Hanere Station. You can see its power has actually increased a lot, 3.3k. It could take on a fleet now. And of course, mining station output is up. Very good. Okay, we've got star fortresses, habitats, coil guns, and extra minerals from mining. Habitats are going to be shit for us, I believe, because we need the tree, and trees don't exist on habitats. And of course, we've got cheap crystal mines here. This is really good to have here, because if we find that we have something here that we just don't want any of these 4 options, we can hit that, research it, and it'll do a refresh. However, coil guns. Because, if you'll note, 3.04 is average damage, 2.28 is average damage. They're the next step. We've had mass drivers for so long that, you know, we don't need them. Tradition available. Good. We're going to take one of the supremacy ones. I believe it's going to be this one here. Ship upkeep reduced and naval capacity increased by 20. Or 20%, which is actually better than just a flat out plus 20. Medgar Free has been transformed to an ocean world. Let's just zoom in on it. Colonize it. And call it Iltar's Bulwark. Done. Get on that.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
There we go. It is being colonized. Keep in mind it has no tree of life, but it will get one. Alright, good stuff. I'm seeing a few fleets over here, but they're very small fleets, so that's fine. Okay, we should really build a new fleet. So, what we want to do, come to Fleet Manager. I wonder if we can just copy. Because currently we're at 3, 10, and 8. We might want a better distribution, so we'll create new. Give me 5 cruisers. Yep, that's pretty good. And then I guess... Whoa, what do you reckon? I mean, we're going to want both destroyers and corvettes. Let's see. 2, 3... Let's say 6 destroyers maybe? Yeah, 6 destroyers, 8 corvettes. Alright, so that's a new fleet. Put its home base at Adavar. Assign. It's going to take 5,000 minerals to make, or 5,000 alloys, sorry. Build it. So let's see, where is that actually getting built? Is it all here? I think it's all there. Oh, no, nope, nope. So, when you do that, it will automatically try and share it between applicable places. So right now, our only 2 shipyards are Corinth and Advatar. So it's making it at both, and it should host it at Advatar and send the ships over from Corinth. This can be a problem if you've not got proper control of your borders. And like you've got hostiles rampaging around the place. In that case, you really need to micromanage where those things are being built. But for us, it's not too big of an issue. Where are my pre-sapiens? Ugh. Do we have any information on you guys? Like, what do you like? Oh, look, what's this? Our marketing campaign on Chorus has borne fruit, and the market powers of it have seen fit to centralize much of the activity of a Corinth station. So the funny thing is, I didn't do that. I'd never enacted that decision, so I guess nobody else did either. Well, we've got the market nexus modifier, which means that, well, it's a bit cheaper for us to use the market. Also, the market is totally available right now. Also, so is the slave market. We don't have any slaves, so they can go fuck themselves. Okay.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Good. Very good. So that's capacity subsidies, edicts, and energy grid, which would actually be very good for us on a few of our planets. Okay, so we can take energy nexus, which requires exotic gases, so it's not the best for us at the moment. Cold fusion reactor could be useful. Auxiliary fire control and research station output. I'm going to take research station output. Now, I want to just check a few things. So we make 8 here, but is that what we produce? Yeah, it's what we produce. 8. They produce 14. So an energy grid would be a little bit more beneficial. Let's say 6 of 9, 8 of 9. Yeah. Amenities down. Really? Well, that's no good. We can't have amenities down. I guess you actually need a new hive district. And then to go with that, you should probably get some more food into you. And then we'll give you the energy grid. I'm not too sure that they need it, to be honest. Actually, no, we'll hold off on that. This one is probably going to be better for it. You'll note we don't actually have the ability to build Betharian power plants at the moment, but once we get this place colonized, that should become fairly available. Okay, so here follows the latest newsletter for all of our patrons. Sadly, nothing much has been produced in the Enclave. Most of the artists have fallen into a deep melancholy from where no inspiration can be drawn. The mood is dire but hopeful. Creation takes time after all. Any donations that might help the group rekindle their interest in the material plane again would be of tremendous help. 500 energy, you get 50 influence. Why not? It's not a bad deal. Okay, so you can see here Gallifaw's armada is forming up. We will assign them the remaining leader. And you can also see... Can we see, actually? We will soon be able to see ships sort of making their way over. Soon. Trust me. How are we doing here? Okay, that's coming up nicely. Excuse me. Just having a bit of a drink.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Coil guns. Wonderful. Okay, so now what's available? Rail guns, auto cannons, plasma thrusters, and flat cannons. Plasma thrusters are new engines. Railguns, you remember that the coil guns are about 3 average damage. These are 3.8, so it's the next level again. Auto cannons. S. What does S associate with? I don't know, but we're going to get railguns. So we will not upgrade our fleet immediately. Our fleets immediately. We will wait for the railguns to come in, because that's just better. It's almost time to engage another thing here. It looks like your intel tries to change to a baseline value. Like see here it says 43 out of 37. Your intel will tend towards the highest of base intel, diplomatic packs from infiltration. Oh, okay. So hang on. If this increases to 38, does that then increase this to 38? What was that? Okay, cooperative research agreement passed, that's fine. After a prolonged period of skirmish... Damn it. I don't care about that. After a prolonged period of skirmishing with the Copperjaxi Reavers along our border, the drone crews of our vessels seem to have developed a certain degree of initiative to counter the alien and often unpredictable tactics employed by the Copperjaxi. This has led to a general increase in combat efficiency. This will eventually have to be dealt with before crews develop a dangerous level of individuality, but for now it will give us an advantage in any future engagements. For 10 years, ship fire rate plus 10. Nice. Oh, also, now that these guys have, like that these exist, these defense platforms, we will have the option to be upgrading them, which we all want to do, but again, just like with the ships, you don't want to do it immediately. We're going to let railguns finish first and see what else we get. So what's the point of upgrading our mass drivers to coil guns, only to then replace them with railguns a couple of months later? Exactly, none. So the big issue, I guess... Oh, look at that equivalent now. Nice. What about over here? What about you guys? Equivalent. Oh, very good. Very good. We're coming up in the world. Let me just check the situation log. Where are we? We're 14. Stellar League at number 9. And by how much? 400 or so points. A lot more points up here. The United Makaru Union has done well because they've expanded quite considerably. I mean, so have the Stellar League, I guess, but these guys have traits that let them do that better. They've got something about their actual... Yeah, their ruler is an expansionist. So if we wanted to be really cautious, we would put one of our fleets in Hanuri, and the other one would have to deal with here. But that would be splitting our forces. And I'm not really on board with splitting the forces at the moment. Let's have a look at our edicts real quick. So we're currently doing research subsidies. If instead we did capacity subsidies, that should assist with this thing up here. But it would reduce our research speed, of course. Look at that, physics has definitely caught up. Very nice. There's not really anything down here that will assist us with... I mean, terraforming gases is nice, but not really important at this point in time. Yeah, until this really becomes an issue, I think research subsidies is still the best one to take. We got an insult from the Tazakian swarm. Our mental network is vast, giving us access to thoughts and ideas from every corner of our empire, but not a single entity has ever seen anything that would lend merit to your tragic existence. Sure. They'll just do that. Like, there's not much you can really do there. Yeah, see, this corresponds to this. That's good. So we do need to gather information. As we do that, it increases our max level here, which will increase our levels here. Very nice. Okay, I think I've worked out how espionage works. Why does it say of 61? Is something going wrong here? Yeah, I feel like something went wrong here. That's right, we'll let them build up to the right amounts and then, if necessary, cull back. But I feel like someone...
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Ah, lovely. Someone fucked up something there. Anyway, good stuff. The Tree of Life sapling is down. And we've got 2 Befarian fields. So Befarian fields let you build a Befarian power plant. We cannot at this point in time. We don't have the ability for that. But we can build spawning pools. And some other stuff. So we want, let's say, 2 of you, probably 2 of you as well, 2 of you as well, 2 of you, 2 of you, and we'll just leave it at that, because that will take a while. Excuse me. We could resettle from other places. Let's see if that's viable at this point in time. Yeah. Maybe some energy workers from there, or something. It's not really that important. Having some amenities issues down here. Can I fix that? Hive Warren, perhaps. We've already got plenty of housing, though. Resource silos gives us an extra 4 amenities. That's probably not enough. Yeah. There must be something. I mean, until then we could just build another hive warren. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything to increase our amenities with, aside from resource silos. So let's just build 2 resource silos and be done with it until other things change that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, monthly influence +1, which is good. We've gone from, I think it was +3 to plus, well, an amount. And available envoys +1, new research. Okay, so we've got an auto-curating vault down here, which costs focusing crystals, which we don't have at this point in time. Tile blockers, admin cap up, base intel level up. This is nice, but this is what we want to take, gene tailoring. So you unlock +1 gene modification points, and we unlock genetic modification and self-modification. We want those a lot. Looks like our energy stuff's suffering a bit.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Research station output up, that's very good. Research alternatives, barrier point defense, improved reactor boosters, or better sensors. We'll go for the sensors for the moment. The railguns are about to come in as well. Okay, so this is saying... I know what the issue is here. It's saying 40 of 40, with 64 being the proper number for the fleet. The reason it's doing that is because of the upgrades. Also, not everybody is there yet. Why is that? Hold up. 9 cruisers. Yeah, literally because of the upgrades. Let's see if upgrading them will fix some of this. Because I only selected 5, 6, and 8, not 9, 9, and 10. So if the upgrades fix this, that'd be nice. Otherwise, we'll have to manually reduce the numbers. Which is fine. It hasn't given us... It's not causing the energy issue or anything like that. And actually, that was a bad idea because, yeah, it's gonna... My bad. I did what I said I wasn't gonna do and upgraded them a few months out from a technology increase. It's only a few alloys, it's fine. Equivalent inferior, equivalent, equivalent, equivalent. Oh, you want to work with me, do you? We'll keep an eye on this. We are taking a bit of a penalty because of...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, whatever. Do we want to be belligerent? War exhaustion gain down, claim influence down, naval capacity up. Yeah, maybe that's not really important to me. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter either. Alright, we want to be a little bit belligerent. Unrestricted wars is fine, indiscriminate bombardment's fine, cautious first contact's fine, initial borders closed, production's balanced, pre-sapients are hunted. Let's have a little bit of a look there. So we can exterminate them, hunt them, tolerate them, or protect them. Hunted is probably best for now. So what was that? Railguns are up. Beautiful. Alright. Habitats, star fortresses, cruiser build increases, defense platforms get better. We'll take the defense platforms one, because we do have some defense platforms. And let's just let our fleet here finish upgrading and see if that fixes the issue. Probably won't. In fact, it's very unlikely to, because I really don't want this one. I'm an opponent to this one. God, why are you all voting for this? This is utter shit. Yeah, abstain. Abstain and get out.
Our ships have been improved.
Yeah, that's pretty useless. Okay, ships improved, so it's these guys. I'm going to manually... Oh no, we'll just upgrade them again. Because now the coil guns will be replaced. And the gravatic sensors aren't really that important for us to upgrade with. This is fine. Good. I'm not going to upgrade these guys either until we get this. Because I feel like you have to upgrade them to get the benefits of the increased hull points. Still, that is pretty nice. It'll increase their hull points to 1500. And their combined armor and shield is roughly 1100. It's not bad. And they'll get better guns too. Can't fault them for that. Okay, lads, this is taking a little bit of time to get guys there. That's fine. What's this? Espionage event pending. Again, 15 intel. Infiltration level down by 5. Maximum infiltration up by 15. I think that was really good. Yep, 45 is the max. So this will decrease, of course. So we've got to let this get up. Ah, looks like we've got a new tradition. So, take Starbase upkeep down by 20. Okay, that'll give us like 7 back. That's not bad. Also, we get more districts on planets, which is actually going to be kind of useful to us. Whereas under Supremacy, we can get ship build costs better. Ship fire rate up. I feel like the fire rate could be pretty decent. But this one, yeah. Okay, so now we've got 2 Ascension perks sitting here waiting to go. Excuse me. I don't think any of them are useful to us at the moment. But we're currently researching gene tailoring. So that's going to be important. Right? Yep, gene tailoring. Lovely. Okay, so we've got one more thing that we can build. I'm going to build another housing district here, or hive district. This one, same thing, another hive district. And I'll actually get rid of these resource silos once that gets put in for an... I'm feeling the energy grid actually. Yeah, build an energy grid, and in place of this one, could be research labs. But that's more minerals that get spent, and it's already a bit of a drain on minerals. Maybe hydroponics farms? No, that's the one that just adds more of those jobs. We'll just keep it as what it is for now.
Our ships have been improved.
Lovely. So here, let's just go to the fleet manager. We'll just decrease these down to where they should be. There we go. Very nice. It's 3,000. And this one can now also be upgraded. And while we're on that path of currency, I know we were waiting for the defense hull platform sub. You know, keep in mind what you said not 5 minutes ago. Influence is coming up very well. Okay, we've got medium information on diplomacy. What does that give us? Oh, we can actually get the opinion breakdown. There we go. So this is why we know or why we've got particular things about them. So they like that we're a member of a galactic community. They don't like our claims. They don't like our bombardment policy. They are xenophilic, which means they get a bonus to us. We're rivaled. We're a hive mind, so they don't like us. Closed borders, of course. Border frictions there. Oh, that's our opinion of them. Right. Okay. Well, that's cool. We do have another envoy ready to go. Can we see why? We can see why. Most of the stuff is because they're suspicious, which means we can't really do much with them. Can we make some claims on you? Yeah, I'd like to claim these two. Might as well. Alright, so now we've claimed this entire stretch here, which is basically all we want. So, at some point, we could be all like, alright, let's go to war for conquest now. But it will have to be something that we take action on, basically. I'm going to try and improve relations with these losers, with our one available envoy. Now, I think that does cost us something. Yeah, 0.25 influence a month, that's fine. Okay, the latest newsletter from the Enclave over here. Oh, God damn it. Here follows the latest newsletter for all of our patrons. The Enclave has been busy the last couple of months. The halls are abuzz of a new kind of technology invented by a resident, capable of transmitting sensations of smell to a user. This remarkable piece of machinery will surely change everything. They require donations. 500 for 50 influence. Done. Okay. Yaddar's Bulwark. That's Medgar down here. Routine ecological study of our colony on Yiltar's Bulwark has stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colourful, but what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the colony. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support as we might be dealing with a sentient species. Dispose of them. You get 1,000 food, 80 influence. Or take a closer look. We will take a closer look. As long as they're not pacifist fungi from the Makuri Union, then things will be fine. We have concerning reports coming from Yiltar's Bulwark. Upon further examination, it seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location of a galaxy that we were unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it is completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it's worth noting that this organism is old. There is a fair chance that whomever engineered these spying mushrooms is not around anymore. But if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. Destroy them, gain 40 influence, or we need to know more. A little bit more society research. Which is good. Society research is very good for us right now. It puts us further towards our gene modification. Like, really? Bunch of assholes.
Our ships have been improved.
Okay, ships have been improved. Very nice. So now we've got a 3.3k fleet and a 3k fleet. So that is enough to take on a void cloud. Careful analysis of a mycelium and the signal showed that it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole, and maybe more beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered that as part of the network, this mycelium was also receiving signals from other places. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think that the network is still in use. The fact that it is still partially active indicates it is probably just dormant and not destroyed. What can we learn from it? So we get Fungal Study Zone, which gives us plus 15% societal research. As a feature? Yep, as a feature. So any society research that takes place here, we get extra. Can't say no to that. Oh, we're paused.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, so we got sensor range increase. That's why we can now see all of the sectors of the Copandroxy Reavers. Okay, couple of things. Cold fusion reactor. Sure. Again, more energy credits from drones. The energy nexus, which makes drones produce more but costs us exotic gases. And disruptors. Now, disruptors do low damage, you can see it here, but they go straight through shields and armor and just hit hull. We're probably going to go with this one, the quantum field manipulation, because we're still having energy credit issues. So just get that sorted, basically. What's this? Learning campaign is finished. It's only 500 food. Do it again. Now, the inevitable war with the pacifists is not going to be a land war. We're basically going to take what we want and hold it, and then sue for peace. If we were to actually want to make a land war, we would have to raise armies, which we do over here. You recruit here and then you ship them off. We don't need to do that at this point in time. How we going here? Got 3 guys on planet, very nice. Yeah, coming along. We've discovered the remnants of a half-finished Copandroxy space habitat in close orbit around Halvam 1 inside our borders. That's down here. Evidently, at some point, the Copandroxy Reavers attempted to establish a permanent presence in Halvam's system, but for whatever reason, this endeavor was abandoned. Due to its close proximity to Halvam 1, the unfinished habitat eluded detection during our initial survey of the system. It's little more than a dense collection of space junk at this point. There are a lot of valuable minerals among the wreckage that could be salvaged. 400 minerals. Not bad. Looks like we've got another building slot here, which is nice. Do we want an energy grid? Is that what we would want? Maybe? Hold up a second. What else do we have available to us here? Spawning pools, we got rid of them because they're not necessary here anymore. Well, not as necessary anyway. Could probably still use some, but yeah, whatever. Not caring. Research labs, no. Do we have the thing which gives like all research labs? No, a lot of synaptic clusters, which honestly we probably don't need as much, but the Unity's good from them, so we'll keep them on. Yeah, let's just build an energy grid. We don't really have a high production. What do we do? 81. We just use a lot as well. Okay, that's cool. Here we're also building the energy grid. Lovely. Amenities are a bit of an issue. So that reduces stability, which honestly doesn't matter too much to us, because most of our places are fine as is. Are you boys ready for another raid? No, fleet not ready. Cool. What about you lads up here? No, we're already raiding unbelievers. Cool. Also, we probably can't really afford too much. How's the espionage? 39. Okay. Slowly increasing, that's fine. These guys reckon they can be upgraded again. Did we just research something? I'll have to see what that's talking about. But,
The
at the turn of the
spirits
month,
have granted
there we
us
go.
new wisdom.
Okay, what do we got? Befarian power plants. Great. That's exactly what we will use. So Befarian power plants produce 10 energy by default, give you 4 tech drone jobs, which, as you can see, give you a lot more energy. We can get 2 of them on Iltar's Bulwark. Very useful. And also, because we just finished the drone thing, this is going to give us a whole lot of messages about fleets being upgraded, because each platform basically gives us a message, so sorry. At least I think it did anyway.
Our ships have been improved.
There we go. We're going to get a lot of those. But also, I just wanted to see what you think your upgrades are. So medium railguns all over the
spirits have
shop,
granted us new
medium
wisdom.
plasma throwers.
Our ships have been improved.
I mean, let's look at the corvettes. Is it the railguns? Oh, those have definitely been changed. Yeah, because it's artillery bow, artillery core, broadside stern, so LLMM. But down here, yeah, there's a whole lot more medium and small. I would prefer them to have larger weaponry, so I'm cool with doing these upgrades. Ooh, even though they're fairly expensive. Oh yeah, and we finished gene tailoring, so that's great. Ah, right. Get embodied dynamism. Leader cap up. Leader upkeep down. Which honestly, our leaders cost us 20 energy credits. That's nothing. +1 envoy. Food processing stuff. Gene modification points +1, and the battle simulators. I want gene modification points. Takes a while, but it's very useful. And speaking of very useful, you'll see that this has now appeared with create template. We'll be using that in a moment, but before then, ascension perk available. Engineered evolution, +3 gene mod points, -25% to what's called modify species special project cost. We get clone VATs and gene seed purification. I'm very sure I want to pick it. Sometimes evolution needs a nudge in the right direction. We now have technology to genetically modify our bodies and minds to endure the trials of an ever-changing environment at an unprecedented rate. Let me show you what this means. So we go to species. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it immediately because we do have that research pending, which will give us +1 point. But let's see, species. Now you can do it to any species, but you kind of have to have them in your galaxy to really matter with. You know, fun and games. One of these pre-sapiens is definitely within our borders, though. Really irritating. Anyway, so you'd hit this one to show Empire species and Galaxy species. We only care about the Penuri. Now here you can set various rights. This is absolutely fine. It doesn't matter. Create template. Now, we have 4 trait points left and 1 trait pick left. So we've got non-adaptive here. It costs 2. We want to remove that. We can. Now there are some that we can't remove. like beneficial traits. So we can't remove hive-minded, that always stays. Rapid breeders stays. Natural sociologist stays. Strong stays. Now, anything here we can pick as long as it's compatible. So we've got 2 points. I'm not quite sure what we're going to pick. I'm just having a look at what we've actually got. Empire sprawled down from Pops. Pops are giving us 57.2 at the moment, so that would make it 52 or so. Unity up, more experience, better level cap. If you want to, you can also keep that in there, and that means we could get like Venerable, which is, you know, pretty good. Just seeing if there's anything else here which is not compatible with the non-adaptive trait. Right. I'm not terribly concerned about habitability actually, because I think that when we get hive worlds, that's not going to matter. Increasing our leader lifespan by 80 years would be very nice though, as would increasing jobs and shit like that. Oh god, we could make them all intelligent, plus 10% from each. Oh, that would be amazing actually. Oh, the decisions we have to make. The decisions we have to make, guys. Amenities from jobs would, excuse me, also help out a bit because we are having a little bit of an issue there. Okay. I'm going to give them intelligent and remove non-adaptive, because that gives us another trait pick that we can get, and when we eventually get enough points, then we might look at Venerable or one of the other ones. Anyway, create template. So now there are 130 pops in our empire with the original template. There are 0 with the current one. If we hit apply, and you can select it based on planets. One thing you can do if you really want to is you can modify templates for specific worlds. Like if particular worlds are your energy producing worlds, you can make the guys there be better at energy producing. Anyway, we're just going full on everything here, so we want everyone, right?
Situation log updated.
We now have a situation log update, a special project as it were. In 30 days it will time out, so you basically have to get this right away. It'll finish in 65 months. You hit research, it puts your sociology research on hold. That's fine, because our sociology research is literally just more points for that. And yeah, that's now on its way. And we'll have better guys, smarter
Our ships
guys.
have been improved.
Okay, very nice. Okay, I can see a few more fleets around here. It looks like the Star Flock have a lot of smaller fleets. That's very interesting. I wonder why they've done it like that. We've got one big one there, 788. It could just be reinforcing. For the past 42 years and 3 days, researchers on Chorus, is that our main? Yep. Have eagerly anticipated the countdown of the mysterious atomic clock of prodigious precision found on Ugism 1. Remember, we found that. Now, several decades worth of heated speculation and conjecture have evaporated in an instant, along with most of Ugism 4. Oh dear. As the clock reached its momentous deadline, it transmitted a signal to a receiver on Ugism 4, triggering a thermonuclear explosion of such devastating power it laid waste to the entire planet. While our scientists conjecture as to the reason behind this carefully timed act of annihilation, the atomic clock continues to tick, undisturbed by the desolation below. Where the fuck was Ugism 4? Was it here? No?
Our ships have been improved.
No, seriously, where the fuck was a Goism for? Search? Oh, come on, get up here. There we go. There we are, a Goism. Oh, okay, all the way down here. It's a Goism 2. 1, 3. Here's 4. It's a toxic world. It's uninhabitable. It's still there, guys.
Our ships have been improved.
I can still see it. Alright, well, cool. Anyway, because we got our Engineered Evolution perk, let's have a look to see if anything else unlocked here. I don't think it did. No, it doesn't really look like it. So the next one is probably Evolutionary Mastery. You can see there that reduces the cost of those special projects by another quarter, gives us a genetic resequencing research option and free genetic mod points. And additionally, Hive Worlds is still down here. We still need climate restoration for that. That's fine. If we can get mega structures, that would also be good. There are some mega structures I would very much like.
Our ships have been improved.
You done? No, still going.
Our ships have been
they're superior
improved.
in economic power than us. That's not that surprising. Oh. One of our scientists. One of us scientists assisting research has decided to improve his skills. Good on him, I guess.
Our ships have been improved.
It's really annoying when this messaging just keeps on happening. Oh yeah, okay, what do clone vats do? They give us monthly organic population assembly and cost us a fair amount of food. Still, I think it could be worth it in some places. Like here. So, yep, and we'll elevate it up the list to the next thing to be done. We've got plenty of food. We can always disable it when time comes.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright, so one of our fleets is finally
Our
finished
ships
being
have been
upgraded.
improved.
And the other ones are sort of ticking along. How are we doing here? 41. I guess the progress must increase every time. I see a colony ship. They must be trying to colonize this one. It's the only planet in the area. Yeah, they're going for it, alright. That's alright, they can keep that. I don't care about that particular world. I just want these 6 systems. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything to build here immediately. We could do another research station, but these guys also need to keep on improving their number of people on the planet. Okay, there's a more substantial fleet. These here have got a 2600 and a 1400. And our guys here are 5.2 as their baseline, all equipped with medium railguns. Yeah, okay. What's that? Our resolution has been passed. Sure. That's really annoying, actually. Yep, don't care about that. So our habitability
Our ships have been
is
improved.
down by 2% on every world. Prickety declared war on the Quavradox. God, how would you pronounce that? Combine, so these guys versus these guys. Good on them.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And we have Mefarian power plants now. So, Habitats, star fortresses, space torpedoes, or synthetic crystal plants. I mean, star fortresses would be very nice, I guess. So I guess we'll go for those. You should get them. Speaking of though, Bavarian power plants, we'll have to wait for more of these to come out before we build any. But that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's kind of worrying that I can see their fleet sort of dancing around the border. Are you at war with anybody? You got Cass's Belli targets. Mutual defense with the trading unit and the United Macaros, who only have one with you. Okay. Do you like me, by the way? Hostile. We are improving relations here, aren't we? Yeah, we're improving relations. Somewhat. Okay, 43, not bad. I'm going to actually hit this one and tell it to go. Launch. Because this should still increase while this is happening. Cool. Makarim Stellar League declared war on the Tazekian Swarm. Oh, that's very good. I don't think the Tazekian Swarm is particularly tough, but it will mean that their fleet will head over that way. Hopefully. Which means our fleet can fuck with these guys. Hopefully. I make no promises. That's fine. 3,000, and we'll continue that. I really can't actually afford that right now. Sorry. Yeah, hostile is a bit of an issue, but not terribly much we can do about it. Now, it's not that these guys will not get into a war with us. They'll still come into the war. But the kicker, if you will, is that they might be more distracted while we take this shit and deal with this guy's fleets than, you know, if the alternative were to happen. Okay, we got a small shuttle from the Kwapunjaksi Reavers. Yeah, it had stolen energy credits, so we got 400 bucks. That's nice. Yeah, what are they? Bos Pachtuk. And I don't see them, like, at all. They're just not here. Oh well. I guess I should go and park these guys over here. Not that it'll help in the event of, you know, a decent-sized army coming through. But, you know, it's something at least. Technology, real quick. Yeah, that's... nothing's really happening there. How's the progress on that gene mod going? That's about halfway done. Okay. And how are we here? We are 14, the Swarm is 16, Crimstone League is 11. There's not too much between us and them now. And of course, the Macro Union is fucking enormous. Still suspicious. And how are we looking here? Good, that's capped. It's coming along. Wonder if the other operations are like gated behind the DLC. Probably. New tradition. I mean, it's gonna be ship fire rate. So we've got ship fire rate and orbital bombardment damage increased. which I think has boosted these guys up by a little bit. Sure. Nice. We could... food's down a bit. We could get a third fleet, and I think that might actually be a very good idea. So let's mimic Gallifrey's Armada. They do have less overall power than Hisnak's Armada, but the makeup is a lot better, in my opinion. Cruisers are better than everything else. So, 1, 2, 3, 5. What else do we have? 6 and 8. Let's go 7 and 6. See how that goes. And we will base them at Corinth Station. Build them. Yeah, you can see here where they're actually getting built. Okay. That is definitely going to give us some upkeep issues, as it were. But I'm hoping that this helps out with
The
that.
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Very good. New research. Probably hyperdrives. Yeah, okay. Food is also down a bit. That's okay. I think everywhere has a hydroponics bay if it can. Except maybe this one. Oh no, that one does. Yeah, all of them have hydroponics bays. -5 isn't too big a deal though. Okay, I'm going to deactivate research subsidies and activate capacity subsidies. So see here, we're at 41 now. And if we activate that, that should dramatically increase at some point. What's this? Buzzword standardization. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, 96 now. That's great. Oh, and espionage completed. We've got medium military intel for a year, as well as the other effects. Nice! So if we come here, this should slowly be increasing again. Where's my medium military intel? Come on. I think we're going to have the month refresh or something like that. You said I got medium military intel. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so we can see some of their fleets. So, let's have a quick look at that. You know what, let's do that next time. It's hitting the hour mark, so we'll have a look at their fleets next time. In the meantime, though, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later!